Hello, first graders. You are no longer kindergartners. Today is your very last day as a kindergartner, and then you are a first grader. So let me be the first to say congratulations and how proud I am of you guys. I'm proud of my class. I'm proud of Miss Bearcat's class. This has been a crazy year. We had a great beginning, a great middle. The end of the year just kind of was sad and hard to get through and confusing, but you guys did such an awesome job at home. I'm so proud of everything you've done. I wish that we could have had more time together, but I really believe everything happens for a reason, and there was a reason behind all of this. I'm not really sure what it is. I wish I could explain it, but maybe we'll find out someday. Other than that, we are going to have our last video today. You're not going to see my face the whole time, because I want you to see your memory book that you're going to make. It would have been something we made in class, but now you're going to make it at home. You can take your time making it. You can make it all summer long, but you should probably do it soon so that the memories are fresh in your head. We will make it together if you want to watch the video together. I suggest that you do because it will take you step by step through the memory book. You can pause it and come back to it. You don't have to do it all in one setting. Take your time. Make it look good, because in 5, 10, 15 years from now, when you take it out of that box and you look at it, you're going to be so excited to see all of the things that we did in kindergarten and all of your memories. So before I get emotional and start crying, because I miss you all so much and I am so proud of you, I'm going to get right to the memory book. So I hope you have a great summer, and keep reading and make sure you practice those math skills so that you can come back and blow first grade right out of the water. I know you guys can, because you are always doing your best and you are always trying your hardest. So here we go with our memory book. You're gonna see my face go away, and we are going to go ahead and get the camera ready for the memory book. All right, so give me just a second. And I just gotta make sure that the camera is in place so that you can see. All right, so in your memory book, it looks kind of like a paper bag because that's what I made it out of. It's like a scrapbook, just so you can remember all of the things that you did while you were in kindergarten. So the very first thing I want you to make sure you do is make sure that you have the front of the memory book. We want to make sure that when you open it up, there's, a little flap right here. Make sure you can see that so that you know it's the right page. And you'll have a plastic bag full of things. Now, the first thing you're going to get out is the bus. I already colored mine because I was going to put it together and then do a video, but I thought maybe I should do a video to show you how to put this together. So your bus is white right now, so you just need to color it and make it look just like a school bus. And you write your name right here with an apostrophe S, because it should say, mine says Mrs. Fleming's year in kindergarten. Yours will say Colton's year in kindergarten, or Ty's year in kindergarten, or whoever is writing it, you write your name right there, okay? And then after you have it colored, I made the black tires and the black grill. I made the bumper gray. I made headlights yellow, the turn signals orange, the emergency lights up there so they know the school bus is stopping. I made those red, and then I colored the school bus blue. I'm sorry, yellow. Now I was gonna say glue and yellow at the same time. How funny. So you then will turn it over, and we're gonna put some glue along the back of the bus, and we are gonna glue it right on to the paper bag in the middle. Some of you might have a little bit of a smaller paper bag, but that's okay. All right, so then the very next thing you need are some pieces to make an apple. So I'm going to find those pieces and show you what they are. We're going to open the page. I'm going to make sure you can see it, I hope. All right. You're going to need this piece. It's a leaf, and you're going to need this right here. And you're going to need 2 big eyeballs and the apple. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to cut out your eyes. So let me do that real quick. We're going to cut the eyes out, and then we're going to color that little circle down there that you see that says an apple for the teacher. We're going to color that with whatever we can. You can use crayons or markers. Miss Fleming is going to use crayons because it's such a little space. And I'm going to do a red apple, and I'm going to do a green apple, and a yellow apple. Now remember, we always want to do our best work because this is something you're going to look at in a few years and you want to be proud of it. And we always work to be very proud. We want to be proud of our work and proud of what we do. So you always have to do your best work to be able to be proud of it. All right, so there is my apples. I made green leaves and I made the brown stem. And like I said, you always want to make sure you're doing your best work. Just like when we were in class, one of our rules was always do your best work. And then I'm going to color it in just because I like the colors. I like it to be bright and exciting. All right. Then you're going to put your apple together, okay? So this part right here, it has a couple of the bumps on the bottom. That's the bottom of the apple. So I'm going to put the bottom of the apple. We got to put some glue on the back. Put it on the bottom. And then I need my brown crayon or brown marker, and I'm going to make a stem. I'm going to draw the stem up here at the top. And then I'm going to add my leaf up here by the stem. And remember, it's a scrapbook, so you don't have to put it exactly where I put it. You can choose where you want to put it. And then I'm going to put my eyes on. All right. And then I'm going to make a nose and a mouth for my apple. Here's a nose and a mouth. Cute little apple. And then we're going to put the little button that we made right there next to it. And it says, an apple for the teacher. Which leads me into the next page that we're going to do. So the next page we're going to do is going to have you do some writing. And it talks about me, your teacher. So it says, my teacher in kindergarten. So you have to think about what you would write about Mrs. Fleming from when you were in kindergarten. So my teacher in kindergarten. So my teacher in kindergarten taught us how to be special and proud of our work. She taught us how to read. My teacher in kindergarten loved us. My teacher in kindergarten let us have fun. My teacher in kindergarten played fun games with us. My teacher in kindergarten loved us and gave us hugs, taught us a lot of things. So you need to think, what do you want to write that you want to remember about Mrs. Fleming and what I taught you in kindergarten, okay? And then you're going to color the teacher down here on the bottom, however you like. I'll use brown here. I thought maybe I'd make it look like me. Use brown here, and then I'm going to make a teal shirt, a blue ribbon for my, it says number 1 teacher. So I'll color that blue, and then I'll make my skin peach. And then I'm even going to color the squiggles in the corners. There and there and there. I'm only going to do one corner, but I hope that you guys do all the corners. I'm just going to do one because I want to get done and let you guys keep moving on through the video. So I'm making it nice and colorful and pretty so that I can see when I go back and look at my scrapbook later, that it is done nicely. So you can color the corner there and the corners down here and over here. And then my teacher in kindergarten loved us and taught us how to read. I just thought of a couple things that I could write. It's not what you have to write. You write what you want, and then we'll put a little bit of glue on the back, and we paste it right down. Now, you are going to find the page that you have that looks like this. It says My Teacher at the top. And like I said, you can color these corners to make it look really nice. So I will color one of them again so that you can see what I mean. You want to make it look like you tried really hard to make it look pretty. Okay? Be colorful. And then you want to color the apples at the bottom. Now you can color them all the same color, or you can color them green, red, yellow, whatever color you want. Just make it look super cute. All right, so I'm going to color. I lost my red crayon somehow, so I will use a red marker. I would color all my apples red. I'll color a couple. And then I'm going to color the leaves green, the leaves, and the stems are going to be brown. All right, and then you have to find the picture of Mrs. Fleming in your plastic bag, and you're going to glue it right in the middle where it says My Teacher. And some of it, if it doesn't fit, if I cut it too big, you can trim it up at the bottom or on the sides if you need to. And then it's a secret pocket, but you have to turn the page and see how it opens like that. Well, one picture, which is your teacher's picture, goes right inside there, and there's going to be another one that goes in there. That's what we're making next. So the next page you need says My Classroom at the top. It'll say My Classroom. I'm looking. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Gotta find it. My favorite side. Oh, I think I found it. Here it is. Okay, it says My Classroom. You can do the same thing in the corners. I'd like you to color those nice and neat and make it look very pretty. And then you have a picture of your classroom in the bag, and you're gonna glue it right onto that. So you will always remember what your kindergarten classroom looked like. And then you are going to tuck that in to this next part right there. And then we're gonna turn the page. And now we're on this page right here. And on this page it says, My Favorite Place in the Classroom. That's the top of the page. You're looking for the page that says My Favorite Place in the Classroom. We have a lot of pages, so I'm going to try to move through them. Here it is right here. My favorite place in the classroom. So while I color, I'm going to color one of the girls and boys that are down at the bottom while you're thinking about your favorite place in the classroom. I'll tell you what my favorite place was. My favorite place in the classroom was when I was sitting in my rocking chair and you guys were on the floor at group time. And the reason that was my favorite place is because we were all together and we were all sharing things that made us happy, or we were all listening to each other. That was the best place in the classroom for me. Now, you might have liked the word work area. You might have liked your desk better. You might have liked it when you did read to self and you got to sit in the big black saucer chair or on the wobble chair or on the bench. Your favorite place might have been out in the hallway with Mrs. Wright. Your favorite place might have been the library area where you got to sit and read. But pick a place that was in our classroom that was your favorite to be in and tell me why. So if I was writing, which I'm not going to do, I'm trying to get through with you guys. So my favorite place in my classroom, I would say, my favorite place in the classroom is at group time on the carpet because I got to see all of my wonderful friends and classmates and have a good time sharing stories with them. All right, on your next page, you are going to find the page that says Classmates Autographs. And if we were in class, we would have been able to get each other's autographs, which is your signature or your name. You guys would have wrote your names on each other's books. But because we are not in the classroom and we couldn't do that with each other, I am going to show you what I did for you instead so you could remember everyone's name. I'm just trying to color this corner so you can see how colorful that you could be. I want you to color all of the corners, and then you're going to look for the paper that looks like this. Because we can't get the signatures, I typed everybody's name out, and we're going to glue that to this paper, and then we're going to glue this paper on to the book. Okay, so make sure you color all of the corners and make it nice and colorful. And then we have another secret pocket. So you're going to find a page that says My Class. It looks just like that. I want you to color the boy and the girl. Make sure you color the hair and take your time like I did on this one where you colored their clothes a different color, you color their hair a different color. Make it look nice. Do your best work. And then I have a class picture. It's not what I would have put in there. I would have taken one with all of us sitting down or standing up near each other. But this is the only one that I have that has most of us in it. If you are not in this picture, I am so sorry from my class if you're not in this picture. I tried to find one. We have a lot of pictures, but we don't have a lot of pictures of all of us together. We just have a few of us or small groups, and this is only missing 3 or 4 of us. So I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be sending out a lot of pictures very soon. I'm hoping to get the slideshow done and send it to your parents, and you'll be able to see it. That tucks right into that pocket. And then there's another pocket that you have. So we have to find the page that says My Favorite Assignment. My Favorite Assignment. Okay, there's mine. This is my favorite assignment. And you have to draw what your favorite assignment was. What was your favorite assignment? You could do something from when you were at home with your parents and were following the lessons online, where you read Amos and did the retelling strips, or when you did the truffle flowers, or you can say that your favorite assignment was when we made the gingerbread houses, or when we learned all the songs and performed for your parents for Thanksgiving. Or you can say your favorite assignment was when we wrote letters to each other and shared them online. Whatever your favorite thing was that we did in school this year, I want you to draw a picture of it. After you draw a picture of it and color it, you're going to stick it in the next page right here. And then now we can turn the page and go to this one. And this page says, My Favorite Day This Year. So what was your most favorite day this year? You can say it was when we went on the field trip. to the apple orchard, or when we went to the small city field trip, or it was when we made ice cream sundaes because you guys earned your points or your compliments, or when we got to go down and look at the 5th graders' aliens that they made. What was your favorite day so far this year? It could have been a day when you were at home and watched a video of me teaching, or something you did with your mom and dad during school time at home. Think of your favorite day this year, and then you're going to write about it, and make sure you color all of the pictures in the corners. Miss Fleming wants you to take your time, so I'm going to color green on our globe, just like I would if it was a real globe. And then I'm going to use the blue for the ocean. And you guys can do your globe and then color these 3 boys and girls, and make sure you color each corner. Very good. All right, our next page is a kind of a fun page. You need quite a few pieces. You need a yellow rectangle, and you need a pink rectangle, and you need this circle that says I learned the right kind of stuff, and then you need the tip of the pencil. It's a triangle that looks like that. And then we're going to do some coloring first. We need to color the tip of the pencil. So the first thing I'm going to do, oh, you need eyes too. There's 2 small eyes, the eyes. We have to cut those out. But I'm going to go like this, so it looks like the tip of the pencil where it was sharpened. And I'm going to color it in just like that. And then I'm going to color the other part of the tip of the pencil brown, because that looks like the wood that's there after we sharpen it. And then we're going to glue everything together. Cut the eyes out. And also, if you look at this little circle right here, this badge, there's a pencil with polka dots. I want you to color it nicely. You can color the polka dots one color, and you can color the rest of the pencil another color. And then you can color each pencil on the outside. You could color it yellow with a pink eraser. I will do a quick one real quick. I would color all these dots in, and then I would color this like that, and maybe I would make it orange on the after all the dots are colored. I'd make a pink eraser, and I could do the same here and color all the way around. I would color each pencil, so I'm taking my time, and it looks super nice, and I can be proud of this work when I see it again later. Okay, and then we're going to cut that circle out, and you're just going to go cut around it so you don't cut anything out. Okay, all right, now it's time to put our pencils together. We're going to put the yellow rectangle, and we're going to have it kind of sideways. We're going to glue it down just like that. And then we're going to put the eraser down here at this end. And the tip of the pencil goes up at the top. And then we're going to add the eyes. And I want to make mine look kind of silly this time. Mine's kind of a silly pencil. And then we're going to make the mouth. And then we're gonna put some eyebrows up here. And we're gonna put a little hand. And another one right here. How fun. And then we will glue our badge that says I learned the right kind of stuff. We're gonna glue that right there. And then the next page is a light bulb. It's the shape of a light bulb, and it says something new that I learned. So what is something new that you learned this year? What did you learn in kindergarten? You learned how to add and subtract. You learned how to read. You learned how to spell some words. You learned how to stretch words out. You learned how to be kind, or even more kind than you already were. You learned rules. You learned how to write stories. You learned how to do a research project. So you learned a lot of things. So I want you to think about what you want to share with us about what you learned this year, okay? And then I'm coloring my girl. And you can color, after you do your writing, you can color everything yellow because it is a light bulb. Down at the bottom, this would be gray. This is the part that screws in to the light socket, okay? And then on the next page, it says how I feel about next year. So we talked a lot about feelings before and how I feel about next year, okay? So next year in first grade, what are you feeling? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling happy? What are you feeling about next year in first grade? That's what I want to know, okay? So you can write, I am feeling nervous because I don't know who's going to be in my class or who my teacher will be. I am feeling happy because I'm proud of myself for working so hard in kindergarten. So whatever you want to do, how do you feel about next year, okay? That's that page. Then we're going to turn the page, and now you get to make two faces to make them look like your friends at school. So here's one face and here's another. You can color it whatever skin tone you would like to color it. And then there's a badge that says classmates equal friends. I'm going to cut that out real quick. Remember, we said that there's lots of skin tones that you can use. So we don't have our skin tone crayons here, but we have all different colors. So think about who your best friend in class was, and you're going to color the circle with whatever skin tone color you want that is your friend's skin tone or your skin tone. And then think about how they look, because our classmates equal our friends. So all of the people we were classmates with and worked hard with, I'm only going to do one of these right now, but you guys, well, maybe I should do two so you guys can see, because this one's kind of one you have to put together on your own. So I'm going to color both my circles very quickly, and you can color these two boys and girls here. You can color all these spaces around here. There's two pencils and an apple. I know they're little spaces, but like I said, are little pictures, but if you come back later and do it, you can always pause the video and come back. You don't have to do this all at one time, okay? So there's my two people. I'm going to draw faces on them. So I made her eye a little bit too big there, so I'll make that one bigger. All right, and I'm going to draw a face for him. And I'm going to glue them down, and then after I glue them down, I'm going to draw their hair. Make sure you color the badge that goes with it. That gets glued down as well. And then I'm going to draw the hair on the girl and the boy. My girl has a ponytail. And I'm going to give her a bow. It's not a JoJo bow, but it'll look like a bow. All right. And then my boy is going to have some spiky hair. All right. The next page says how I changed in kindergarten. So, how did you change in kindergarten? You can say, first, I was shy and quiet. Now, I am talkative and playful. Or you could say, how I changed in kindergarten. When I first came to kindergarten, I could not read, but now I can read a level 2 or a level 4. Or when I first came to kindergarten, I couldn't write stories. Now I can write stories. Or you couldn't add and subtract. Now you can. However you feel like you changed in kindergarten, that goes right here. And then glue it down, and you can color the corners also. Then we have 2 secret pockets again. And now I'm going to show you the last 2 pages. Well, there's one more after this, but 2 pages. One says first day, one says last day. And you can color each of the pencils and make it look really nice down there at the bottom. All the way across. If you color them all the way across, I'll color a couple. And color the top. Make sure you're colorful there and it looks good. Because you want to remember these and you want to know that you did your best work, okay? And then I'm not going to glue the pictures on, but I just want to show you what goes on these pictures because these are not my pictures. I borrowed them from Colton's bag. So the first one, this says first day. Remember when we took those first day of pictures? This is why we took them. So I would glue it on first day, and then it would go right here in this pocket, in this first pocket right here. It's gonna go right there. And then last day, you get your last day picture out that mom or dad took. I tried to cut them so they will fit the page. Some of them are a little big, so you might need help trimming them down to fit, or you could just leave them like that a little bit long. It's okay because it's a scrapbook. And then you're also going to color this page, and then it goes into this last pocket back here. And then on the back, your last page, you are going to do a drawing of yourself. Drawing of me. So you're going to draw your face and your hair, and you're going to draw some clothes on there. And you are going to show us what you think you look like, okay? And then you have your scrapbook that will help you to remember kindergarten. I hope you guys have fun making it. I miss you all very much, as I know Miss Bearcat misses her class as well. And we hope you guys have a super great summer. And I hope this book brings you lots of good memories as you're doing it. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your summer. Bye-bye.